一年先早晨，見唔見到我啊
見到。
？OK，唔該，因為琴晚見唔到個樣啊。
係，我知道。
啊，見到啦，今日。
係。
OK，老師
Okay.
早晨，對唔住英早晨。
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday morning practice. We'll be spending the next hour and a half together. I call this a boot camp because I'm hoping that at least you spend an hour and a half with me once a week to sharpen your knife. Then you can use your sharp knife the rest of the week for not just your body, but your mind. Okay? All right, so we're going to get started. Today, we alternate from week to week. So today, we're going to be doing the Jing, YJJ, the original QiGong exercise brought to us by Bodhidharma, a yogi from North India in the early 6th century. Okay, and so we're going to be doing that once we get off the sitting position. And to pair with that, we're going to be doing some joint exercise on our fingers, starting with the fingers all the way to our toes. Okay. All right. So just keep in mind that everything we do here is meditation. Even when we do exercise, it's meditation. Meditation does not mean sitting down. Okay. The closest word to meditation is jhana. Jhana just means sedimentation. Let your mind settle down. We can do that while we're sleeping, standing, um, um, lying down, or we can do that while we're walking and doing exercise. So let's just focus, bring our mind to our body first. Focus on our body, starting with the bottom of the spine. Move towards the top of the head, stretch your spine, and then focus on your shoulder. Open that shoulder, lean back the upper torso, relax your shoulder, relax it one more time. We're going to start with the fingers. Start with the left hand. So bring up your left hand, identify the fingers as well as the joints within each fingers. We're going to anchor our mind onto a hand. We're going to bring up the right hand. We're going to use the thumb. We'll put that on top of one of the joints. We're going to massage the front, left, back to the front, right. And then as soon as we finish one joint, we move to the next joint. Focus on the one that we're massaging, not the one that we had just finished. Always focus at the pleasant. And then when we finish one finger, we move to the other finger. Again, focus on the present, not the past, not the future. Only the present. One joint at a time. Front, left, right. And then another finger, one finger at a time. Now, anchoring a mind means that we anchor a mind onto the finger. We anchor on the feeling, the change of a finger. We feel the heat, the sweat, any numbness, any pain. And then one last finger, front, left, right. Now we're going to focus on the right hand again, noticing the fingers in the joints. We're going to take up our left hand using the thumb, massage one joint at a time. Always focus on the present. Always anchor your mind on the present. Start to examine the feeling of the body. Examine the change in the body. Now we're going to observe the hand again. We're going to flip so that the center of the palm is facing the earth. And once again, using our right hand, we're going to massage the joints one at a time. This is a meditation. This is a meditation. It's just that when we're meditating while we're moving, so we can actually meditate while we're walking, right? While we're exercising. Focus on the joint, focus on the finger, one joint at a time, one finger at a time. Always focus on the present. And then now we're going to use the left hand, focus on the right hand, one joint at a time, massage the front, the left, the right. Now the fingers, the toes, the top of the head, the ears, these are the extremities. And when we think about the body as a energy flow, energy flowing into the body, energy flowing out of the body. It actually forms a loop. Okay, forms a loop, and the energy flows out of the body, ends at the extremities, and then come back. So the extremity is actually very important in terms of clearing the passage for the energy. Now, we're going to continue the massage, and this time I'm going to massage the tip of the fingers. We identify the nail of the fingers, and then left and right corner, we're going to squeeze using the right hand. Squeeze. There's a lot of energy points here. And squeeze. And then using the left hand, squeeze the corners of the nail. Now we're going to pull the fingers. We're going to use the right hand and just pull the finger one at a time, feeling the joint, one joint at a time. Pull the finger. And you will find that a lot of times when we have pain in the body, as we age, we're going to start having a lot of pain in the body. They always start with the extremities. They always start with the fingers, the toes, especially if you're diabetic. All right, you have a problem with the toes. And now we're going to massage the back of the hand. You notice that in between the fingers, there's like a valley. And now we're going to use the right thumb. This time we're going to use the edge of the right thumb and just kind of massage that. You can feel the pain. And when you learn to massage your hand, you will find that the fingers, not only are the fingers comfortable, but the rest of your body, the pain in the rest of the body also reduces back. And now we're going to massage where these bones come together, they join together. When they come to the wrist, you notice that there are like two dimples in here. And so we can massage that one at a time. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side, massage in between the bones, okay, before they join together at the wrist. And then when they join together the wrist, there are two dimple, massage that. Okay, so now we're going to work on the front of the palm. And again, we go back to the tip of the finger, but this time we massage the very end points. 1, 2. And massaging your hand, you can do anytime. You can do anytime, right? You can do while you're watching television, waiting for the bus, waiting at the traffic light, whatever. Massage the fingers. All right. Now we're going to learn to pinch our fingers. Right. This is actually a very famous QiGong exercise. So we take the thumb and the index finger, and then we squeeze as hard as we can. Take the thumb and the middle finger, squeeze as hard as we can. Squeeze as hard as we can. And then the last finger, squeeze as hard as we can. Now we're going to put the thumb in the middle between the two joints and then squeeze, 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 and squeeze. All right. Okay. And now we're going to take the fingers and then just stretch them out as far as we can. Stretch them as far as we can. And then we're going to roll a fist. When we say we roll a fist, notice that we roll it one joint at a time. 1, 2, and then we lock it with the thumb. And then we're going to squeeze it hard as we can. Squeeze it hard we can. One more time. Squeeze as hard we can. And then we're going to put the fingers together. Put the fingers together, palm touching the palm. Push and then bring it down. Push and then bring it down as far down as we can. Come back, and now we're going to tap. Okay, we're going to start to tap the fingertips, the 10 very important energy points at the fingertip. So when we tap, we stretch out our fingers, and then we focus entirely on the fingers, anchor our mind onto the finger, feel the vibration as we tap. We're going to tap 30 times. Get ready, go. And then now we're going to cross the fingers. So now we have 8 energy points in between the fingers. I'm going to tap that 30 times. Okay, So I talk about the body. This is the concept from the Eastern concept, both the Indians and the Chinese. The Indians actually, the North Indians actually have a very sophisticated view of the energy that are flowing through a body. They actually think that there are 72,000 nadis, half of them on one side of the body, half of them on the other side of the body. That concept, when it came to China, combined with the very early thousand-year-old interest of the Chinese in the cosmos, in the stars, they simplify that into only 12, and they name them according to the sun. So there's 12 energy lines. Each one of them is for 2 hours. So they flow in and out of the body. When they flow out of the body, we call that yang, meaning influenced by the sun. And then when they coming back into the body from the universe, from then we call them yin, which is the absence of the sun. All right. And so six of them actually are in the hands, and six of them are in the toes, starting with the toes, starting with the hands. And then three of them are behind the sun, three of them are facing the sun. So what's behind the sun is the heart, the pericardium, and then also the lung. So we're going to learn to tap on these important energy points. So one of the energy points that are important is right when you see the fingers that come down, there's a meaty part here. And so now when we say heart and pericardium in Chinese, it actually means the mind. Okay, the mind, the word, the mind and the heart are the same word. So in this case, it's actually the state of mind, as opposed to the pericardium, which is really the mechanical part of the mind. So here, there's some very famous energy point here that would help you sleep. And so, because it calms your mind. So here, we take the hand, we touch the meaty part, forming a V. And so we're going to tap this meaty part 30 times. Get ready, go. Okay, so this is the mind or the mental part of the heart. And now we're going to go the other side, which is the thumb, which is the energy line that we name after lung, or more accurately, we name after the mineral. And so again, we identify the meaty part of this part. Looks a little bit like drumstick, right? So we push that together, meat versus meat, and then forming a V. And then we're going to tap that 30 times. Get ready, go. Okay, now that's the yin side. Yin means absence of the sun. The opposite side is the yang, right, which is the part that's influenced by the sun. So the heart is yin, and the other side we name it after the small intestine. And so there's a very famous energy point right here. So when you fold your hand, you notice that there's a line that cuts across, and it's right here. So you take your hand, you put that together, and now the hands are flat, right, facing the sun. And then you very gently roll up your fist. Don't squeeze your fist, just kind of very gently roll up your fist. And I'm going to tap that energy 30 times. Get ready, go. Okay, so this is the energy point that of the energy line that we name after the small intestine. There's an opposite of that, which is the yang side of the lung, which we name after the large intestine. So if you take your hand like this, you see there's a piece of meat like this, must be some muscle, huh? Muscle, I call that muscle. And then now what you do is you open, so that forms a valley. You take this energy point and you put that on top of the valley, but now facing the index finger, okay? And then you tap both of them 30 times. And then now we do the other side. Again, bringing the thumb and identifying this part of the body. Open it. So there's a valley. You take this, you put it on top of the valley, but pointing towards the index finger. Okay, 30 times. Now, anchor your mind onto your body. Feel the, the change in your body. You feel a little bit of numbness when you do that. Okay. Now, this is actually a very important energy point. This is the, I call this the, translate into called the merging valley. Is the valley, it's right here. So I want you to learn how to massage this point, or putting some pressure on that point. This energy point turn out to release, is the one that release natural painkiller in your body. So if you have any kind of pain in your body, especially when you have muscle cramp, this is a good energy point to use. So there's a very good way. You just take your hand, you lock your fingers. Then we're going to work on the left one. So we use the right thumb. Now use the right thumb, you reach over. Okay, so your fingers on top of the valley now, right? And again, you push towards the index finger and you just kind of find it until you feel really, really tender. Okay, that's the energy point. So next time when you have um, pain in your body, you just do that. And then all of a sudden, it's magically the pain goes away. Well, I don't know if it goes away or you're shifting it to here because it's hurting here. But anyway, it does actually work. And this is really good when you have cramp in the middle of the night. So you don't have to get up. You just press, right? Press, and then you find that the pain will go away. Then you can relax. Once you relax, the cramp will go away. Now we do the other side. Use the left thumb, reach over to this valley, push down onto the index finger, and like that. Okay, so this is very good. Now, this is also very good if you have high blood pressure. This is also a very good energy point if you have high blood pressure. So let's learn to massage some important points along this energy line called the name after the large intestine. The first one is here. The second one is right here. So you fold your arm and then press. And so this one is called a palm at the bend. Okay, this is a very good one too. And then now you come up to the shoulder. So this is yang energy. So it's the one that's facing the sun. You come up to the shoulder, about 4 fingers worth. You come down here. And so using the thumb is a little more awkward. So just use 4 fingers. And you feel that a little bit sore right here. A little bit sore. Okay. Okay, now same thing on the side. This is one, this is two, and then right here, 4 fingers, and then just kind of squeeze it, right? Okay, so this is a these are good energy points. And so I'll come back to this one. And it turns out that there are 4 of them. They are basically symmetrical. And I'll mention this one again. All right. So now let's understand some of the energy lines in the inside, especially the one that has to do with the mental heart, that part, the state of mind. And so if you can't fall asleep, there's all kinds of reasons why you can't fall asleep. One of which is that your mind is just too agitated. So this is a good one. So if you fold your wrist like this, you put your thumb here, you pull you feel there's a little dimple, right? So it's kind of massage that dimple, massage that. And then about 3 or 4 fingers worth, there's 4 energy here, just kind of massage that. And then this energy line runs to the elbow. There's 3 energy points. We're going to work on those. But then the one that is correspond to the mental part is right here. So you massage that. And then there's there's muscle here or lack of muscle here, right? So you can massage that, right? So we're going to work on that too. There's another energy point here. So we're going to work on that. So come back to here. Fold your arm. You feel the dimple here. Massage, and then massage about 3 or 4 inches. Massage the elbow, okay, and then kind of massage this one too. All right. Okay, so now we're going to learn to scrape. Scrape. Okay, we're not done yet, right? A lot of work to do. So we're going to learn to scrape, and scraping is another modality. So we do massage, right? Massage of the joints, massage of the energy points. Some people call that acupressure. And we do some tapping. We're going to continue to do more tapping. And then another modality is scraping. So here we're going to learn to use the knuckle. Okay. And we're going to scrape from the elbow to the wrist. So if you have carpal tunnel, this is really an important exercise. So scrape at the elbow, continue along the center line to the wrist, come back to the elbow once again to the along the center line to the wrist and back to the elbow. Now, so this is in the center of the arm. This is the pericardium. Now, identify the bone. So this is like the mountain ridge on one side and then on the other side. On the inside is the lung. On the outside is the large intestine. So scrape, come back once again towards the wrist. Okay, have to scrape the wrist, huh? Come back and then scrape the elbow and then stretch out your arm. And then we're going to scrape on top of the bone. Okay. And you kind of examine that, see if there's any kinks in here. Okay. So when we talk about meridian, we talk about them as like the river running through the energy, that river energy running through a body. But there's also some cross flow. And so if there's blockage in the chi, you would find that there's some kinks in here. Okay, and sometimes when you do this, when you do scraping, it's as if you're generating some electricity. It's a very strange feeling. And now we're going to scrape on the other side. On the other side. And then now we're going to scrape the middle, which is energy line. Very important one called the triple warmer. And scrape the back of the hand. Scrape the fingers. The thumb, back of the hand, and then once again, the center line, and then just kind of rotate your arm. So now you're scraping on top of the bone and then scraping in the center. And don't forget to scrape this energy line right here that has to do with the mental part of the heart. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to do that on the right side. So a lot of times we just like, we wake up in the middle of the night. We don't know why. They're just like not comfortable. And so that's just the flow of energy. And when the energy is blocked, then essentially you're going to get inflammation in your body. Just like if your plumbing is blocked, when you actually finally get the water going, you notice that the waters are full of rust. Right? It's the same idea. Okay, so in the middle, from the elbow to the wrist, back to the elbow, to the wrist, back to the elbow. Now scrape on one side of the bone, on top of the bone, the other side of the bone, in the middle. And then the back of the hand, the fingers, the thumb, the back of the hand. And then all the way around. And then the inside. Okay, so this is a very good exercise. You can do this all day long. I do this all day long. Because I don't, as you age, the body just have this pain that is just unbearable, and I don't like to take pain medicine. Okay, I don't. I mean, it's just even if it's off the counter, it's still chemical dependence. It is still chemical dependence. But worse of that is that you're not really fixing any problem, right? Your body just keep deteriorating, and you just kind of numbing the sensors. That's all you're doing with painkiller. All right, so now we're going to do 2 more exercises with the fingers and more dynamic actions equal to reaction. Okay. All right, so now once again, come back to the body, stretch the spine, open the shoulder, lean back, upper torso, relax the shoulder, relax some more. Catherine, it doesn't matter. Just, in fact, whatever you do, massage or scraping or tapping, the body tells you wherever it hurts, that's where you want to work on. Okay. All right. So now we bring up a hand, all the 10 fingers facing the camera. Roll up the 4 fingers. Think of them as springs. Hold down the springs with your thumb. Wind up the fingers, but don't let it come out yet. Hold it down, but then wind up the 4 fingers and then get ready. 1, come back. 2, come back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Relax. Okay. So a lot of what we do here, Catherine, now that you mentioned about massaging and scraping, we're really there's in the Chinese medical literature, 1,000-year old literature, a very famous one called the Emperor. Um, Sometimes it translates as yellow emperor, but it's actually emperor. The, they talk about healing, healing, and they talk about three stages of healing: the highest form, the middle form, and the lowest form of healing. The lowest form of healing is when you're already sick. The middle form of healing is when you're about to get sick. You're actually getting all the symptom and you're about to get really sick. And then the highest form of healing is before you get sick. And so what I focus here is what do we do before we get sick? Okay? Because once you get sick, then it's hard to keep up. It's really hard to keep up. And then you would say, well, but then that comes with aging. Well, it does, but you can actually slow down that deterioration. You can age without deteriorate. I mean, the two doesn't have to go together. It's just like dying. A lot of people think that aging, mindful aging, means waiting to die. I guarantee you, dying and aging are two different things. Just go to the cemetery. Those people who are buried, they're not old people, they're just dead people. And you can be young and die. Okay? All right. High blood pressure, I mentioned this many, many times here. High blood pressure is a very, very serious symptom. It's not a disease. The problem is that medical science, Western medical science, treat it as a disease. So the minute that they measure your heart blood pressure, and they would say, oh, 140 over 80, you're borderline, and if you're like 2 points below, you're perfectly healthy human being. But if you're 2 point above, now you got to take high blood pressure medicine. They treat it as a disease. That's a problem. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time here, and if you want to ask me again, I would explain it. Ask it in the circle. All right. So now we're going to continue doing another exercise very similar to this one. Okay, very similar to this. This one is really good if you have any kind of pain associated with carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel can come from using the mouse, using the computer, using the iPhone. It can even come from working in the kitchen, cutting vegetable. Just any kind of repetitive motion would cause that because it just blocks the chi, right? So you're going to have to find all kinds of way of clearing that chi. All right, this next one is really good, and it's not just for carpal tunnel; it's also for frozen shoulder. And so once again, we come back to the body, stretch, open, lean back, relax. Remember those 4 steps. Okay, this is actually a very important step because the shoulder is highly coupled with your autonomous nervous system. When you lift your shoulders, when you're very agitated, that's when the sympathetic nerve system is activated. Your fight or flight. But when you relax, you go back to the parasympathetic, which is the rest and digest. So always practice this. Stretch. When I say stretch, I mean stretch the spine. Open. When I say open, I mean open the shoulder. Lean back the upper torso and then relax the shoulder. And then relax it one more. Entire upper torso relax. Okay? All right. So now when you open your shoulder, these two energy points called the gate to the cloud, which is the lung energy line, the one that we name after lung. As I said, it's also mineral, which means that this is where all this energy line is where it distribute all your nutrient into your body, right? Your mineral to your body. That means now. So when you open that, okay, then we're going to form what's called the lotus hand. We take the thumb and the middle finger, and we squeeze slightly. Then we take the other finger, we stretch slightly. Then we put that on top of the gate to the cloud. Once again, check our spine, stretch, open, relax. And back of the hand facing the camera, stretching the fingers, holding the thumb and the middle finger tight. Get ready. One, stretch out your fingers, back of the hand facing the camera. Come back to the lotus hand, middle finger and the thumb squeezing slightly. All three fingers stretch. Put that on the gate to the cloud. Once again, open, stretch your spine, open and relax. Get ready. Two, stretch your fingers, come back. Three, come back. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10. Okay. Now we're going to go from tapping. We're going to go back to tapping. We're going to start at the top of the head, very important extremity, all the way to the very bottom of the feet. And then we're going to end with massage again, massaging. Yeah. Okay. All right. So before we tap at the very top of the head, we're going to learn how to massage the neck. Stretch, open, lean back, relax. We're going to take the hand, lock it, put that in the back of the head. Use the thumb and just kind of touch the skull, move down from the skull until you find this thimble, and then just push down. This is two energy points called the pan or chi or wind. Okay, push it down, hold it, lean back with the neck slightly, relax. Take the right hand, put that on the left thimble, push down, and then pull to the right. Same thing on the other side, push down, and then pull to the left. Now take your right hand, put that under your ear, and then just kind of pull all the way to the right. Massage. Left hand, bottom of the right ear, massage. Back to left side, massage. Back to the right side, massage. Now take your hand, put that on top of your ear, and then bring it all the way down to the palm of chi, palm of wind, and then bring it down, left, down, right, down, and now take your fingers and just kind of massage that palm of wind, and then now move towards the ear about midpoint. Your thumb is actually on top of the bone, and then just kind of massage that. Now this would help you sleep. And then now you take your right hand and just kind of from here, but go down a little bit and just kind of massage. There's two energy points here. And then use your thumb and go down. There's an energy point in the middle called the chamber of wind. Okay, now you take the right hand, massage the top of the shoulder called the well of shoulder. Reach down until you find this thimble. This is called the door of wind. And then you just massage, massage, massage. Same thing on the other side. Push down, go down, and massage, massage, massage. So whenever I do the exercise class, whether it's English or Cantonese, the first student to show up on the app is my mom. Every day, every time. So every once in a while, she will call me before, and then I know that she's not well. That's when she show up, then she's fine. So this morning she called and said, "I'm not going to join the class." I said, "What happened?" We live very close, but she likes to live alone, and she's very independent. So I said, "What happened?" She said, "Oh, my neck really hurts, and I'm having headache." I said, "Okay, I'll come over after class." And so every once in a while I go over, and this is exactly what I do for her. Okay, exactly what I do for her. And so she's under medicated. She takes high blood pressure medicine, and that's causing a lot of issue because it's just she's not getting enough oxygen to the head already, and having the taking the high blood, which is the reason why she's has high blood pressure to begin with, And but then taking the high blood pressure medicine, it just makes it worse. So every once in a while, I'll just go over and massage. This is exactly what I do. All right, so we're gonna learn to massage some more. Massage is very, very important. So identify this nice big circle. Put your hand together. Put that in your face. Massage the front of the face. Massage the side of the face. Massage the forehead, the top of the head. That's the part of the brain that's responsible for all your cognitive function. The back of the head, that's responsible for all your memory. And then the lower part of your brain, that's the motor function. And then the neck. And then come back to the face. And then I'll put the hand above the ear, massage the side. Okay, and that's massage. And then we're now going to learn to comb our hair. So using a finger as the comb, put that on the forehead, sit up straight, just go using the thumb, using the fingertip, not the nail. Okay, and then down, 1, 2, and then 3. All right, now I'm going to learn to tap. So I'm going to tap from the top of the head all the way to the bottom of the feet. You ready? 10 fingers. Now, the important part is that you have to stretch your spine, open your shoulder, lean back, relax, and then lean back the forehead, tuck in the chin. So this energy point for the 100 meat, this is where all the yang energy comes together, has to be on top of your central nerve system. Then you take your fingers and put that on top and fingers pointing down, okay? 10, 30 times. Now, as you do that, I want you to kind of feel that vibration. You can actually, the body tells you to move your fingers. You just have to trust your body. Okay, and massage 1, 2, and then 3. So many of you who's been with me for the last 3.5, 4 years, you know that my father passed away, right, a couple of years back, and he was suffering from dementia, and so every day after class I would go over and I would do exactly what we do here for him. And one of the exercises that he really likes is tapping his head, and he actually moved his head around to 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 match with my fingers because he knows where he wanted. And I might or might not have told this story. Sometimes I tell story in different languages and I forget. So whenever I get over there and he already got up, he rests on the sofa, and he's basically a dead man. I'm sorry, but he's just not there. And so, but he knows me. He doesn't recognize me as his son, but he recognized me as a caregiver. So he likes to see me, and then when I go over and do exercise for him, doing the stretching and all that, he likes it. And then I tap his head. I do the other things that helps with the memory, getting the chi to his brain. And after I do about that for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and you can tell that the energy come back to him. He's like a living person again. And then I would get him up. He walks on his walker. And the place where he lives, where my mom lives now, has a long corridor. So we would just use the corridor to have him exercise. And he passed by the bathroom. He looks in. He recognizes it. So he wants to go in. So I help him inside. He opens the cardboard. The what do you call that? The cabinet behind the mirror. And all of a sudden he recognized his Old Spice. He loves that Old Spice because he used to be a barber back in the days. And so he loves that Old Spice. He recognized it. And you can see the tears coming down from his eyes. He turns around, look at me, and just thank you. Thank you for the memory. This one really helps. Okay. So everything I do here, I learned from that. All right. So now we're moving down. Okay, we're moving down. And so the next one is right here. Next one is right here. And next one is right here. These two, very important. So stretch, open, lean back, relax, right? You know what I'm talking about now. Right hand, empty hand, as if you're drinking water. Fingers on top, the palm in front. Turn your head slightly to the right. Listen with your left ear. Anchor your mind on your shoulder. Get ready. 30 times. Continue. And then now stretch, open, lean back, relax. Left hand, empty hand, put down on the right side. Turn your head slightly to the left. Listen with the right ear. Get ready. Wake up. Continue. And the next one is an armpit. Remember I talked about this energy line that has to do with the mental part of the heart. But there's also another part here that has to do with the liver. So this energy point is very important. It has to do with both the mental part of the heart and the liver, right? So the Chinese believe that a fire is anger is fire. Anger is fire. And what feeds the fire is wood. And the organ that is associated with is the liver. And so people who are angry all the time, and if they get cancer, the first thing is going to go is the liver cancer. Right? That's what the Chinese medicine believes. So we're going to work on both the mental part, easing our mind, and then also relieving any anxiety or anger by just stretching, opening, lean back, relax, and then now focus on the elbow. We're going to put that on top of the head, and we're going to pinch the upper part of the ear. And the most important part is that we need to sit up straight, lean back, point the head, top of the head to the sky. So you're stretching here. Then you take the right hand, empty hand, you put that on the armpit, you turn your head to the right, you listen with the left ear. Get ready? Wake up. Continue. And the other side, focus on the elbow, put that on top of the head, pinch left ear, stretch. So you're stretching this part, turn head to the left, empty hand, listen with the right ear, wake up, continue. Okay, now we move to the elbow. Remember I talked about the elbow having three very important entry points. So you lock your elbow, you lift up your arm until the palm is at eye level. You take the right hand, you make empty hand. You put the fingers on top and the palm on the side. You turn your head to the right. You listen with the left ear. Wake up. Continue. And then the other side. Stretch. Left hand, right ear. Get ready. Go. Continue. Okay, so the next exercise is tapping of the back. The back is has a lot of energy. There's four energy lines that comes up, and they're all associated with the bladder. So it has a lot to do with detox in the body. And there's one energy point that is actually very important, very famous, and but it's not something you can actually do acupuncture. So the saying is that if the bad chi goes to this energy point, then that's the end. That there's no more cure, right? And so this actually associated with both the heart and the lungs. So it's an old way of talking about virus and how a virus gets into the heart and lung, and that's the end of it. And so This is one action that would help with that, relieving the blockage of this very important energy point. Okay, so you can also stand up, loosen up your feet a little bit if you want to do this one. All you can do is sitting down. It's up to you. Stretch, open, lean back, relax. Take your right hand, reach as far back as you can using empty hand. Take your left hand, the back of the hand, reach all the way to here. So we call this the mixing the water and fire, because the upper part is fire, the lower part is water. Okay, ready? And you need to turn your waist. Okay, you need to turn. Okay, now get ready. Turn. Go. Turn again. Okay. All right. So now we're done with the upper torso. We're going to start working on the lower part of the body. And so 6 energy lines originating from the fingers, 6 energy lines originating from the toes. So inside is yin, away from the sun. Outside, both here, and in the back are yang, exposed to the sun. So we're going to start here, which is the energy line that we name after the liver. Above the knee, 2 energy point, empty fist. Okay, don't hold it like this. Empty fist. Don't try to beat your body into submission. You ready? Go. And then the other side. The other one. Okay, so Catherine asked the question about the kidney area. There's an energy point here that is named part of the bladder energy point, but it has this name after the kidney. And so the proper place is you identify the belly button, you go straight back. There's an energy point on your spine, and then you just go across, right? It's right here. Okay, so belly button, back, go across right here. So sometimes I wish even like massage this energy point. Okay. Anyway, just do whatever is comfortable, because the energy will get there. When you tap, you actually tapping a very large area, so don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna continue. What happened? Okay, there we go. All right, so work on the inside now. This is the inside's liver. Outside is the one that we name after the gallbladder. Again, above the knee, 2 energy points. Get ready? Go. Second one. Okay, so the yang energy points, whether it's in the leg or in the arm, has a lot to do with reducing inflammation. So these two actually, the Chinese doctor will tell you that they're associated with reducing your chance of having a stroke. A stroke is inflammation, right? A stroke doesn't come from cholesterol. Cholesterol is your body's way, natural way of healing. The reason why you have so much cholesterol in your blood vessel is because your blood vessels are inflaming. Okay, it's inflammation that is the reason. All right, so now we're gonna continue 3 energy points below the knee. So first the knee on the side, first thimble right here. Okay, get ready, go. Second one. Third one. And then now the front is also yang, and this is the one that we name after the stomach. So we find the dimple on the knee, measure 4 points, 4 fingers, find the bone right outside the bone, facing forward. Get ready? Go. And then now measure another 4 fingers on the outside. Get ready? Go. Okay, stomach, and then the inside is yin again. This is the one that we name after the splint. Okay, so outside is one, and the inside is another. This one is a little harder to reach. So, and what I find is that instead of using the fist, which doesn't quite fit in here, I loosen up a fist using the side of the hand. Get ready? 30 times. Okay, and there's one more, and it's inside. You find your ankle, measure 4 fingers, locate the bone, and it's just inside of the bone. Get ready? Again, loosen up your fist a little bit. Get ready? Go. And now one last thing, and we're going to tap the bottom of the feet using the center of the palm. Okay, so bend the toes back a little bit. You feel this ball area, and then there's like a dimple. First, we're going to massage that. Then we're going to put the hand on top of that using an empty hand. We're going to tap that 30 times. Get ready? Go. Continue. Okay, and don't forget, there's another energy point in the back, which is the one we name after the bladder. It's at the bottom of the calf. So one very good exercise you can do, good exercise to do when you're watching TV, is you put your bottom of the calf on top of the right knee, and you just kind of massage that. Okay, so you see this point is very sore. Now, the UCSF, University of California, San Francisco, had done a very extensive study, and they find that when this area deteriorates, it increases the chance of having dementia. So this is also consistent with the Eastern medicine. Get ready? 30 times. And then now the other side. Massage a little bit. Find that sore point. And then now get ready, go. And then now tap the bottom of your feet. Get ready, go. Continue. And massage. Okay, so we normally will also massage the toes, but I'll let you do that on your own. And if you don't know how to do it, go back to some of the old recording, and we have that. Today I want to make sure that we we have enough time to do the lying down meditation, and then also focus on how to meditate to improve the quality of your sleep. Okay, so those are very important things I want to cover today. And then finally, we do the Yi Ching Ching, and then very end, we're going to do the serenity meditation, serenity prayer. Okay, so Aaron, I do this 6 times a week, um, except that Saturday is the only English class. The Monday to Friday are the Chinese class, the Cantonese class. So they're all recorded. The best way is go to DENNYKMIU.com. There you get a list of things that I do. And if you want to, for today's recording is /Saturday. For the other exercise that are in Cantonese, that are /exercise. Okay, I can't put that here because they would not allow us. There you go. Such a smart woman. Okay, so we get ready, and we're going to do some floor exercise, do some stretching. Okay, do some stretching first, and then we're going to learn to sleep properly. So first, we're going to loosen up our knee. Put that on top of your kneecap. Focus on the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do on the heel, but now we're going to sit down first, and then we're going to do some stretching. Okay, now sit down, straighten up your back, focus on your heel. Go left, right, and then we're going to make circle clockwise, and then we're going to do counterclockwise. Okay, now we're going to do some stretching, but not just with your body, your mind, and your breath. Okay, breath is basically chi. It's the same word. And I mentioned the 8 limbs of yoga. So this is a very traditional yogic exercise combining the body, the mind, and the chi. So sit up straight, focus on the center of your palm. Get ready. Take a deep breath, breathe in. Follow the center of your palm. Breathe out. We're going to stretch, but basically we're pushing forward, not pushing down. Get ready. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. And then relax. Take a deep breath. And then breathe out with your mouth. Empty your stomach. Close your mouth. Take another deep breath. Very, very natural breath. Once again, focus, anchor your mind on the center of your palm. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pushing forward. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Take a deep breath. Breathe out completely. Open your mouth. Close your mouth. Lateral breathing. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. And then relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Empty your stomach. Take a natural breath. Relax. Now we're going to stretch out a right leg. And we're going to take the left leg, put the bottom of your feet at the inner side of your thigh, sit up straight, push down with your left hand, push down your knee with your left hand. Follow, anchor your mind on the center of your right arm, right palm. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And then relax. Take a deep breath. Breathe out completely. Close your mouth. Relax. Focus on your breathing. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Empty your stomach completely. Close your mouth. Relax. Focus on your breathing. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Empty your stomach. Close your mouth. Relax. Focusing on your breathing. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Deep breath. Natural breath. Okay. Now, left foot forward. The bottom of the right feet at the inner side of your thigh. Sit up straight. Push down on your knee with your right hand. Follow the left hand. Center the palm. Anchor your mind on the center of your palm. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Empty your stomach. Close your mouth. Focus on your breathing. One breath at a time. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. And relax. Focus on the breathing. One breath at a time. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Take a deep breath. Empty your stomach. Close your mouth. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it and relax. Empty your stomach. Focus on your breath. Back to the right. This time we take the bottom of the feet of the left foot and have the bottom of the foot facing back. Again, using your left hand, hold down the left knee, right knee, follow the right hand. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close your mouth. Focus on your breath. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. And relax. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. And relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Empty your stomach. Okay. Now back to the left. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Take a deep breath. Close your mouth. Relax. Focusing on your breathing. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Sit up straight. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. All the way down. And relax. Sit up straight. Breathe out. Close your mouth. Focus on your breathing. One breath at a time. Oh, now we do the hip. Okay, bring your feet together, grab the toes, bring your feet towards your body. Use your elbow, push down on the thigh, on the calf actually. Now, as we lean forward, we're going to open up the hip. Okay, get ready by pushing down on the calf. Get ready. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Take a deep breath. Take an easy breath. Second time, bring it in. Hold it. Get ready. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Close your mouth. Relax. One last time. Bring as far as you can. Push down on the calf. Get ready. Forward. 1, 2, and 3. And relax. Take a deep breath. Completely relax. Stretch out again. Work on your heel. Making clockwise circle. Making counterclockwise circle. We're going to do 2 more times and we're going to sleep. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Focus on your breathing. One last time, very last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, and 2, and 3. Hold it. Relax. Sit up straight. Okay. Now we're going to learn how to do sleeping meditation. First, we're going to find a pillow. One that is not high, not too high. One that is not too low. And we're going to test that pillow by just sleeping face up. Okay, so your heads are not like this, and your heads are not like this. Okay, but we really want to sleep on the side, and right side is preferred, but left side is okay too. So now we're going to rotate the body. So we're sleeping on the side. In my case, I'm sleeping on the right side. I'm going to stretch our legs again. We're going to tuck it in slightly so that the knee is on top of the muscle, not on top of the bone. Okay. So now there's a slight mismatch so that the knee is on top of the muscle, both sides. Okay. I like to sleep with it pretty much straight, not like this. I don't like to sleep like this. And, like that. Now the right hand, you can put that on top of your head or not. But then the left hand, depending on which side you sleep, is the one on top. You put it right here. You put it like the stomach. So you can feel your stomach as you breathe. First, we're going to just feel the breathing. I know that I'm breathing in. I can feel the stomach opening, pushing on my hand. I feel that I'm breathing out. My stomach is relaxing. Okay? I want you to focus entirely on your breath, one breath at a time. You're going to sleep for 3 minutes. Okay, this is how you sleep. Okay, this is how you. And then you will find that not only do you get to sleep sooner, so you're not staying up all night, but that you actually improve the quality of your sleep. We're going to do that for 3 minutes, and then we're going to do the Jing. Focus on your breath. Focus on the change in your body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. One breath at a time. Open your eyes and then get up very slowly. And we're going to do the Jing exercise. Okay? This is the original QiGong exercise brought to us by Bodhidharma, an Indian yogi, about 1600 years ago. Called the Jing, which means renewal of the tendon, but that's really a mistranslation. It's really clearing the energy lines. Okay. All right. So now, first, we're going to check the bottom of the feet. We stand like the pine tree. So, bottom of the feet are the roots. And then we're going to turn the toes inward 45 degrees. Going to loosen up the knee a little bit. So, we activate the calf, very important energy point. Then we're going to open up our shoulder, relax the shoulder. I'm going to take the hand, the middle of the finger, middle of the palm facing down. But we open the shoulder so that the palm is on the plane. Okay, now we're going to lift up our head so we're looking straight ahead. Make sure that the energy as we push down sends a shock wave through our natural, our central nervous system all the way to the top of the head. Okay. Now, when I say go, I want you to check to make sure that your mind and your body are together. I want you to anchor your mind onto the center of the palm before you push. Okay, you ready? Go. And then relax, focus on your breathing. One breath at a time. Bring your body back to the rest and digest. Second time, open that shoulder, center the palm facing the earth. Get ready. Go. And then focus on your breathing, one breath at a time. One last time. Open your shoulder. Get ready. Go. And then relax, focusing on your breathing, one breath at a time. The second one is called pointing. Pointing is the same word that we use for the thumb. So you take your thumb and then you point it to here as energy point. The idea is that you form an energy loop like this. Then you roll up your fingers and you focus on your thumb and you bang your thumb as far back as you can. So the thumb has a lot to do with the large intestine, remember? So this is basically, in the modern language, would be called detox. In the traditional languages, means clearing your energy line so that you can reduce inflammation in your body. And then relax, don't lower your hand, just maintaining the energy loop. Second time, roll up your fingers. Imagine you hang 2 buckets of water on your thumb and you lift up those 2 buckets of water and you hold it. Then you relax, open up your hand, relax the fingers, but don't lower your hand. Focus on your breathing. One last time. And then relax, lower your hand, focus on your breath. One breath at a time. And then the next one is called beginner's mind. That's the baby's mind. This is what the baby do when they inside the mother's womb. They put the thumb across, then they roll up the fingers, and then they hold the fist, right? So in this case, we're actually going to do a little bit more, which is to squeeze the fist as tight as you can, and then open your fingers without lowering your hand. Focus on your breath. One breath at a time. After 2 breaths, again, finger across. So the tip of the thumb is below the ring finger, right? Then you roll up your fingers and you squeeze. And then you open your hand, you relax. You focus on your breath. After 2 breaths, one last time, squeeze. And then lower your hand, completely relax. Now you take a deep breath by putting the fist together right below the belly button. So there's an energy point here for the C of Qi. There's another energy point here, which is where the yin energy, the yang energy joins the yin energy. Now you put the tip of the tongue right behind here. You take a deep breath, go breathe in, and then relax. So now it's about the back. The back has the energy line that we name after gallbladder, but it's also the energy point that I mentioned that is hidden. And so you take your elbow, you bring it together, the fist in front of your nose, and then you stretch your back. And then relax, focusing on the breathing. Second time, stretch the back. And then relax. The back is the energy lines, four of them named after the bladder. So in modern language, that's also to have to do with detox. One last time. Stretch the back. And then completely relax, focusing on the breathing. The next one is called the fist on top of the head. So you open your shoulder, you bring the fist on top of the head, you open up the fingers. Then you roll your fingers, one joint, two joint, you lock it with the thumb, make sure you open your fist, and you squeeze as if you're fighting with your heart. Then you open your hands, let the blood flow back into your fingers. You focus on your breath. So this is a very cardio exercise. Second time, roll your fists, lock it with your thumb, open your shoulder, and you squeeze as hard as you can. And then open the fingers, let the blood come back. You focus on your breathing, make sure you're in rest and digest. One last time. Squeeze. And then relax. The next one is called stabbing the shoulder. So this one activates the gallbladder energy line, so it sends chi into your head. Okay, same as what we do when we do massage. So the way you do that is you open your shoulder. You imagine you're grabbing two daggers, and you point the dagger onto your shoulder. So in fact, what you're doing is you're joining this energy point called um, the merging valley and an energy point here, both of which we have examined today. And you stab. You feel the tightness in your back, right? In the back of your neck. And then relax. Open your fingers. Focus on your breathing. Second time, open your shoulder, grab the dagger, point the dagger onto your shoulder, and you stab. And then relax. One last time. Open, grab the dagger, point the dagger onto your shoulder, and you stab. And then relax. Focusing on your breathing. Next one is called the cross. Now, imagine you have two walls on the side and you don't punch the wall. If you punch a wall, you hurt your fist. Instead, you push the wall as if you're pushing it away, okay? So first, you make a cross. Then you rotate your wrist. Remember all the energy points on your wrist? Then you roll your fists, take a deep breath, and you push, stretching the upper part of your arm. And then get ready. Relax, focus on your breathing. Now, in Chinese, we say bang, which means avalanche. You push as if you're causing an avalanche. Roll your fist, take a deep breath, and bang. And then relax. One last time. Push. And then relax. Stay focused on your breathing. And then now, front hanging. Lock your elbow. Rotate your wrist. Roll your fist, take a deep breath. There's a wall in front, and you just push as hard as you can. And then relax, take a deep breath. Focusing on the breathing. Second time. Push. One last time. Push. Relax. Now we're going to do some muscle tuning, right? Use your muscle. We're going to do some chin up. Grab the bar, look at the bar, pull, follow the bar, and relax. Second time. Concentrate on the bar, the invisible bar. Pull yourself up, follow the bar, and then relax. Focus on the breathing. One last time. And then relax. Next one, I call it ripping the phone book. Okay. Big old yellow page, grab it, and then just rip it. Relax. Focusing on the breathing. Second time. Rip. These two exercises are very important. Right? You don't want to lose your muscle as you age. One last time. And then relax. Okay, now we're going to continue to swallow the saliva. So if your mouth is dry, that means that you didn't pay attention to what I said, which is after each energetic exercise, you have to focus on your breathing, let the body restore itself. If you do this properly, you're full of salivas. So now you collect all your salivas and you swallow all the way to the lower stomach. Then you check your goat stand. Make sure that you're not standing, you're not locking your knee, okay? All the way to the end. You don't lock your knee. You bend your knee so that you're using this muscle, which is very important. It ties to the kidney energy line, the bladder and the kidney energy line. Now, you put the back of the hand together. You lower your hand. Continue to focus on the floor. Stretch out your elbow. Now you squeeze your fist 3 times. 1, back of the hand. Stay focused on your breathing. Second time. Third time. Now you flip your hand. Focus on the center palm and you make sure your knee is not straight, okay, not locked. You breathe in. Now this is where I believe Catherine was asking that energy point in the back. Okay, you breathe in, then you breathe out. Then you breathe in again, palm facing forward, lower your knee, focus on that big rock in front and you push. Then you take a deep breath and you completely relax. Examine your body. Examine your breath. Completely relax. Then you walk back to your seat, one step at a time. Focus on the center of the bottom of your feet. Feel the floor as you walk towards your seat. Then you change the anchor. So instead of anchoring on the bottom of your feet, you anchor your mind on the center of your palm. You feel your seat as you get up. And you feel your body as you sit down. Now we're going to meditate. And we're going to meditate with the serenity prayer. So first you're going to examine your body, stretch your spine, open that shoulder, lean back the upper torso, relax the shoulder, and then relax it one more time. Then you're going to check the back of your neck. You're using the muscle. We don't want that. So you focus on your forehead. You lean back the forehead until the ears on top of the shoulder. The weight of the head is on top of the spine. You're balancing the bowling ball with a bamboo stick. Then you take your chin, you tuck it in slightly, so the top of the head, this energy point called 100 meat, is on top of the central nervous system, pointing to the sky. You're the center of the universe unbound, so you are, by definition, the center of an unbound universe. Energy is flowing between the earth and the heaven, and you're the conduit. We call this one pillar supporting the sky. Now you focus on your eyelid, you relax your eyelid. When you relax your eyelid, you can actually see through your eyelashes. When you relax your eyelid, you naturally will relax your forehead and in between your eyebrow where you store lots of stress. Then you take the tip of the tongue, you put that between the teeth and the roof of your mouth, right behind this energy point that is in between your bottom of your nose and the top of your lip. You feel the inside of your mouth. You feel the wetness inside your mouth, which means that you're reactivating the saliva gland, which means that you're in rest and digest. Now we're going to focus on our breathing. Start with knowing. I know that I'm breathing in. I know that I'm breathing out. Now we're going to move to the next step, which is called anchoring. We anchor our mind onto the belly button. As soon as we know that we're breathing in, it's as if we're taking the belly button and bring it all the way across the room. As soon as we know that we're breathing out, it's as if we take the belly button and bring it all the way to the back, touching our spine. Breathe in, forward, and you notice that your stomach follows. The stomach expands when you breathe in. Breathe out, bring this belly button back, and you notice that your stomach follows again, collapsing the stomach, bringing the diaphragm up. Breathe in, open your stomach, forward. Breathe out, bring it back, your belly button, collapsing the stomach. So we're going to sit for 3 minutes. We're going to go over time, okay? 3 minutes just exercising the abdominal breathing, warming up for 7 minutes of serenity praying. Totally relaxed, totally focused. Okay. We're going to continue. And this time, we're going to learn how to utilize the serenity prayer. I talk about mindful aging. I'm the best advocate for mindful aging. Mindful aging means to restore the harmony, not just between your energy and your body, but also between your body and your mind. Is to restore the harmony between the heaven and earth, understanding that you're just a being living under the sun. Restoring the harmony means that we need to bring peace to our mind. All source of illness comes from illness of the mind. I want you to examine your eyelid. Examine your eyelid, seeing all the clouds in your eyelid, or the sparkling in your eyelid, or the different colors in your eyelid, understanding that those are your, what we call the hindrances. Those are your attachment, aversion, and foolishness. Spiritual practice means cleansing ourselves of these hindrances. Put away the clouds, seeing the most inner goodness of us. I want you to see past those black clouds, those colors, those sparkling, see the light in the distance. I want you to identify those light with the source of positive energy. I want you to learn to contribute to that positive energy, but also to take refuge with the positive energy. Knowing that that's a source of positive energy might be enough for you. But if you wish, depending on your belief, you can also name her. I was a Christian before I was a Buddhist. I name her as God, as I know her. I'm grateful for her grace. And it's with this gratitude that I practice the serenity prayer. I want you to focus on your breath again, but not necessarily anchoring on your belly button this time, but just to sense your body as you breathe in, sense your body as you breathe out. I want you to anchor your mind on the bottom of your spine. As you breathe in, I want you to move from the spine towards the top of the head. Focus on the light. As you breathe out, I want you to start at the forehead and come back down to the belly button. When you breathe in, move up, stretch your upper torso. Focus on the light. When you breathe out, lean back the upper torso, relax the shoulder as if you're bringing energy back into your inner self. And when you breathe in, stretch the upper torso, think about the prayer. May I have the courage to change things that I can change. When you come back, lean back the upper torso, breathe out. May I have the serenity to accept things that I cannot change. Now that's obviously too long for you to do all of that in one breath. So as you breathe in, just focus on the word courage. Bringing your positive energy to the light. As you breathe out, you lean back as if you're bringing positive energy back, and you think of the word acceptance. Breathe in, stretch, yang energy traveling from your spine towards the source of all positive energy. And you say courage. Breathe out, lean back the upper torso, relax your shoulder as if you're bringing the positive energy, the grace from your creator back to your inner self, and you focus on the word acceptance. Now, as you breathe, you slowly let go of your breathing. You slowly relax as if you start to witness the space between the in breath and the space between the out breath. Especially after you breathe out and your attention come back to the belly button. You don't have to participate in your breathing. You can just let go of your body and just wait here until the body breathes again. And as soon as you breathe in, then you go up. When you breathe out, you come back, bring it all the way back to your belly button, and just stay there. Let go of your breathing, let go of your material self, and just wait there. And when you wait, you say to yourself, may I have the wisdom to know the difference. You breathe in, you go up. May I have the courage to change what I can change, bringing positive energy up your spine. And when you breathe out, you lean back up the torso, loosening up your shoulder, bringing the restorative energy back into your stomach. And you wait, and then you say, may I have the wisdom to know the difference, or just focus the word wisdom. You go up, you focus on the word courage, focus on the light. You breathe out, you bring it all the way back, you bring everything back, you focus on the word acceptance. And you focus on the word wisdom as you wait for your in breath, letting go of your breathing. Okay? I'm going to sit for 7 minutes. Those of you who have to leave early, you can just catch up on the recording. There's 3 steps is in fact what we always do. When you go up, is when we say you feel it. When you come down is when we say we accept it. When we wait is when we say letting it go. We feel it. We feel it with courage. We accept it. We accept it with serenity. And we're letting it go by putting away all hindrances and revealing the wisdom within us. Okay, open your eyes. And massage. Wake up. Okay. So there's a lot of teaching in here that are different languages, translation of different languages, translation of different culture, but it's all come together. It all comes together as these three things: feeling it, accepting it, and then letting it go. Feeling it means that you really need to examine your life as you age. It's time to let go of the toxicity in your life, which comes from the food, comes from the environment, comes from your friends. One of the key to mindful aging is to distance yourself from those people who will be toxic to you. So you must have the courage to make changes in your life. That's the first verse of the Serenity Prayer. And that's the first step of a practice here. It's what we call mindfulness. It's what we call anchoring. You truly need to feel it to understand that it is either good or bad for you. But then sometimes you cannot get away from them, from the toxicity. Then you have to learn to accept it. Accepting it means that I feel it, which means that I'm using my spine, all the nerves endings in the spine, but I don't use my intellect. I don't try to judge. I don't try to make something out of it. I don't try to get attached to it, and I don't try to get averse to it. So that's the part, that's the second part, is the serenity to know that there are things you just cannot change. You can change yourself, you can't change other people. You just have to accept them. So you feel it, you accept it, and then finally, you just have to let it go. Just have to let it go. And if you can let it go, if you can learn to even let go of your breathing, that's amazing, huh? If I ask you and let go of your breathing and you don't know me, you say, that's crazy. If I let go of my breathing, I don't breathe, I die. Actually, not so. You just have to let it go. I'm not asking you to stop breathing. I just want to ask you, let it go. Let it go. Have the wisdom to know the difference. The body breathes on its own. Life is a journey. The body is just a vessel. When you travel around the world, you take a cruise. The cruise offers protection, offers comfort, offers company. But eventually you have to get off the ship to actually travel. You gotta let it go. Let go of the vessel. Let go of this body. It's only when you let it go that you can really enjoy this body. Okay? All right. I'll see you all next week. Namaste. May you be blessed. May you and your loved one be blessed with loving kindness, compassion, empathy, and equanimity. May you be blessed with health, with peace, and with happiness. See you all next week. Practice on your own, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Xin
Thank
Yakin.
you.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for all the donation. Thank you for all the donation. Spirit is the journey. Body is the bus. I am the driver. You got to pay though. Okay.